So, remember when everyone said AI would create jobs, not kill them? Yeah, turns out it's doing both, but the kill part seems to be happening first. Right now, across America, thousands of people are losing their jobs because of generative AI. And we're not talking about factory robots replacing humans. We're talking about white-collar jobs, writers, coders, designers, even HR and customer support teams being quietly replaced by software. And the craziest part, this is happening while tech companies are posting record profits. So let's break it down. What's actually going on, why companies are doing this, and what it really means for the American workforce. Let's start with the numbers. In 2025 alone, U.S. companies have announced over 1 million layoffs, according to data from Challenger, Gray, and Christmas, the highest since the pandemic. And here's the kicker. Nearly 1 in 4 of those job cuts cited artificial intelligence as a contributing factor. For example, in October 2025, around 31,000 layoffs were directly attributed to AI-related restructuring, the second largest reason after general cost-cutting. That's not speculation. These companies literally mentioned AI in their layoff filings. It's officially on the paperwork now. And it's not just the small players. Amazon cut 14,000 corporate jobs this year, partly because AI tools are automating internal operations. Microsoft cut around 7,000 employees, mostly in sales, marketing, and support, right as it ramped up investment in Copilot and OpenAI. And IBM CEO openly said they'd pause hiring for roughly 7,800 back-office roles that could soon be automated with AI. So this isn't a prediction anymore. AI layoffs are already part of corporate strategy. Now, here's where it gets interesting. These aren't just factory jobs or low-skill positions. Generative AI is hitting office jobs, especially ones with repetitive or rule-based tasks. For instance, in marketing and copywriting, many teams now use ChatGPT or Jasper to handle first drafts, meaning fewer junior writers are needed. In customer support, companies like Klarna replaced 700 support agents with an AI assistant that now handles 70% of all chats. In coding, tools like GitHub Copilot are speeding up programmers' work so much the companies are merging teams and cutting junior dev roles. Even HR and finance departments are shrinking. AI can now screen resumes, analyze data, and write internal reports faster and cheaper than people. In short, AI isn't just doing tasks for workers, it's starting to replace them. Let's be real. It all comes down to money and efficiency. After 2 years of AI hype, corporate America has realized something. If a single AI model can do the work of 10 people, it's hard not to take that deal. Look at Goldman Sachs, which estimated that 300 million jobs globally could be affected by AI automation. McKinsey said roughly 30% of work hours in the U.S. could be automated by 2030, and that was before the latest wave of generative tools. Add rising labor costs, inflation, and investor pressure, and companies see AI as the easiest way to improve margins. Here's a blunt example. In the first half of 2025, Microsoft, Google, and Meta all reported record profits right after trimming staff and announcing new AI programs. In other words, they're using layoffs to fund AI and AI to justify more layoffs. That's not disruption. That's optimization at the human cost. Now, here's where it gets tricky. This isn't a one-time trend. It's structural. We're moving from AI helps humans to AI replaces humans in predictable work. That means most of the impact hits mid-level roles, jobs that require skill, but not deep creativity or leadership. For instance, in legal assistants who review contracts can be replaced by AI trained on thousands of legal documents. A financial analyst using spreadsheets can be replaced by AI dashboards that generate insights automatically. A sales rep who writes emails can be replaced by generative tools that craft entire campaigns in minutes. Even education, journalism, and design are seeing slow substitution. Writers are using ChatGPT to draft faster, but media companies like CNET and Sports Illustrated were already caught publishing AI-written articles and quietly cutting staff behind the scenes. So the idea that AI only replaces low-skill labor is outdated. It's now eating into knowledge work, the kind of jobs that built America's middle class. Here's the part no one wants to admit. AI layoffs create a chain reaction. When tech companies cut thousands of workers, smaller firms follow. When startups can't compete with AI-powered giants, they downsize too. And ironically, the AI boom itself is creating uneven job markets. Yes, there's huge demand for data scientists, AI engineers, and cloud specialists, but those are niche, highly technical roles. Slow emphasis, For every new AI job created, dozens of traditional jobs are being reduced or redefined. A 2024 Pew Research survey found that over one-third of U.S. workers are already worried about AI making their roles less relevant within 5 years. So, while big tech celebrates AI productivity, most workers are feeling AI anxiety. Let's be clear, not all layoffs are bad. Some level of automation is normal and even necessary. But the speed of this AI adoption is what's alarming. Unlike past tech shifts like the internet or smartphones, generative AI replaces tasks instantly. No long transition, no retraining window. And while companies talk about reskilling, the reality is very few are actually funding serious retraining programs. A 2025 MIT study found that less than 10% of U.S. companies have a dedicated AI upskilling initiative. So, what's next? More hybrid jobs, fewer humans doing more, assisted by AI. And unless policy catches up, we'll likely see inequality widen. Fewer people doing creative, high-value work, and everyone else trying to stay useful in an automated economy. So, yeah, the AI revolution isn't just about smarter machines. It's about a smaller human workforce. The question now isn't, will AI take your job? It's, how much of your job has already been taken and what are you doing about it? Because while companies are cutting costs, workers are the ones paying the real price. Generative AI is rewriting the rules of work in America, and we're all part of the experiment.